towards the pylon. Did he get it? Yes, he did.
Blocked by Hale. And she'll get the kill.
All right, hello and welcome to Frontier Community Access Television. Tom Albert, Kai, Nato, Gonzalez here tonight. We have the Frontier Redhawks versus the East Longmeadow Spartans in the Western Mass Class B semifinal. Both teams won over on Monday night. Frontier won against South Hadley. They beat them 3-0. It was the Frontier's the 4 seed. East Longmeadow's the 1 seed. East Longmeadow beat Ludlow 3-1 in the victory of sets. And the last time these two teams faced was October 2nd this year, and Frontier won 3-1. So it's going to be an interesting game tonight. Frontier, they're 7-11 on the season, and East Longmeadow is 16-3. But East Longmeadow did lose to Frontier earlier on the season, so we'll see what happens here tonight. They're going to get started with the starting lineups as well as the national anthem. So we'll be right back. You're watching Frontier Community Access Television, and enjoy. All right, welcome back. I guess we're not doing the starting lineups. So, welcome back to Frontier Community Access Television. It's going to be an interesting game tonight. Frontier does have a losing record, but it's going to be Reina Wanze back to serve for the Redhawks. Good serve. And that's going to be an ace for Frontier to start things off. Good job by Reina. And Reina Wanzi back to serve again. Nice knuckleball serve. Returned by the Spartans. Dug by Mayo. And double touch. looked like. Checking in was Kaylin Johnson. And back to serve is number 12, Tess Barnett. Good serve dug by Johnson there. Mayo, and that one jumps in there. Miscommunication there by the Spartans. And back to serve is Morgan Mason. Good serve from Mason there. And this one's returned by the Spartans. Morgan, and now over to hit into the net by Greta Hale. Back to serve now for the Spartans as it's tied up 2-2 is number 7, Evie Chanel, one of the senior captains. Knuckleball serve goes long. Point for the Redhawks. That'll make it 3-2. Back to serve is Greta Hale for the Redhawks. Good serve from her. Returned by the Spartans. That was by Sabria Jean Michael. Mayo will have to hit it over. Free ball for the Spartans. Hit over by Jean Michael. Mayo hits it over. Spartans return it. Mason sets over to Mayo there. And good job by Amy Talbot as she hit it tapped it over there. Back to serve again is Greta Hale. 4-2, the Redhawks lead in Western Mass. Semifinal here. Turned by the Spartans. And that one gets in there. Close call there. Johnson let it go. Oh no, point to the Redhawks. So Hale with another serve here.
Nice, Al.
Returned by number 8 there. Hit over by Johnson. Mason hits it. Martin over to Mayo. So we return by Autumn Brockett.
It's over.
Hit over. Point for the Redhawks. And she hit the net there. 6-2. Hale with another serve here. And an ace for Greta Hale. Frontier off to a strong start here in the first set, and a timeout called by Coach Kyle and Dolina. So they're going to take a quick break. So Louis, you're watching Frontier Community Access Television. We'll be right back. All right, hello and welcome back to Frontier Community Access Television. Hale with another serve here. And an ace for Greta Hale out of the timeout. 8-2, Frontier on, again, a strong lead here. This one will be returned by Jean Michael. Hale digs it. Martin. Hit over by Mayo, goes long.
Let's go, Autumn. Come on, Nelly.
And back to serve.
Yeah, good ball, Autumn.
And an ace. Good job by Autumn Brockett there. Autumn Brockett with another serve and another ace. That makes it 5-8 here. Brockett back to serve.
Way to go, 8.
Good serve. Mayo. Martin back to Mayo.
Settle.
That Evie there. And hit over. Good save by Caitlin Mayo. Hit over by the Hawks. Return. Free ball for the Hawks. Johnson. Martin over to Amy Talbot. Hit over this time. Tapped over. Johnson. Martin over to Mayo. She'll swing it over. Instantly return Mayo. She digs it. Hit back to Mayo. Nice job by Caitlin Mayo with the tap over there. That makes it 9-5. Back to serve is Amy Talbot. 9-5 here. Talbot with a good serve. Dug there by Ellery. Blocked at the net by Martin. Michael. Point for the Redhawks as that goes out of bounds. Amy Talbot back to serve again. 10-5. Redhawks lead by 5. Talbot with another good serve. And an ace for Amy Talbot. Talbot will serve again. 11-5. Nice knuckleball serve. No spin on that ball. Mason Martin over to Reina. And a nice kill by Reina Wanzi there. 12-5. Amy Talbot doing a good job at the service line.
Settle down. Good ball, Al.
It over goes long there by Pelletier. Or Radkovitz, excuse me. Was by Karina Radkovitz. And Amy Talbot back to serve again. This will be returned by the Spartans. Push over. Talbot. Hit over by Martin. I think it would have gone out there. Hit over by Radkovitz. Mason. And hit over, not quite by Caitlin Mayo there. 13-6. Back to serve. Ellery Pelletier, the senior captain for the Spartans. Dug there by Mayo. Set. Good job by Martin. She set Caitlin Mayo there. That makes it 14-6. Back to serve is Cadence Martin.
You got this, Spartans.
14-6. And an ace. Miss hit there. Miscommunication of who's going to hit it between Autumn Brockett. Yeah, I think Pelletier there. Cadence Martin back to serve. 15-6, the Hawks lead.
Get it over.
Reina Wanzi with the tap. Oh. Reina hit the net there. So point for the Spartans.
Going over here. Here we go, 15.
Back to serve. Number 15, Sophie Lauchandani. Good serve from her. Mayo blocked at the net. Point for the Spartans.
Here we go, Ted.
8-15. Back to serve again is Sophie Chandani. Good serve. Mayo digs it. Martin sets Caitlin Mayo. Pelletier hits it. And tapped over there by Radkovitz. Mason will swing and hit it over. Good dig there by number 8. And tap over by Evie Chanel. Makes it 15-9. Hawks did have a bit of a lead. Sophie with another good serve. Johnson hit over by Wanzi. This one's returned. Martin. Johnson over to Caitlin Mayo. This will be returned into the donut hole again. 15-10. The Spartans doing a good job on coming back here. Back to serve again. Sophie out watching Donnie. Greta Hale digs it. Martin sets Wanzi into the donut hole. No one was going for that one. Good kill by Reina there. 16-10 here in the first set. Caitlin Mayo back to serve.
Be ready, middle.
Good serve from Mayo there. Tapped over by the Spartans. Dug by Martin.
Just let it come to you.
And Mason with the swing. Pelletier sets Redkovitz there. Johnson hit over by Greta Hale. Pelletier swing hit over. Martin hit by Mason. Just goes out of bounds. That one looked, it was very close. It looked like it almost went in. And back to serve.
Go, Lily.
Is Lily Gurung, one of the senior captains. Dug by Hale. Martin hits it over.
Yeah.
And double touch there. Big comeback from the Spartans. 16-12 now. Just a 4-point lead for the Redhawks. Gurung with the serve.
Nice ball,
Johnson.
Lil.
Mayo over to Hale.
That's it.
Returned there by Tess Barnett.
Back up the front.
And Funtier will get the point in the kill there. Checking in is Karina Radkovitz for Lily Gurung. And back to serve is Reina Wanze. Good serve, no spin on that ball. Blocked at the net by Amy Talbot. Hit over by the Spartans. Mason over to Hale now. Good swing from her. Returned by Brockett. Mason with the swing and just tipped it there. 18-12. Frontier back up to a 6-point lead. And Wanze back to serve again. Good serve, instantly returned. Hit by Mayo. Martin sets Mason. She'll hit it over. Free ball for the Spartans. Dug by Wanze there. Hit over by Hale. And returned
Nice
by Autumn Brockett. 18-13. And back to serve now is Tess Barnett. Good serve from her. Dug by Mayo. Mason back to Mayo. Free ball. Gets in for a point. Just hit the line there. 18-14. 4-point lead for the Hawks. And Tess Barnett back to serve again. Hit over by Barnett. And an ace for Tess Barnett. 3-point lead Lead is dwindling for the Hawks here. Barnett back to serve. Good serve from her. Knuckleball serve.
Get up.
Dug by Hale.
Yes, Safira.
And hit over by Safira. Just a 2-point lead for the Hawks now. 18-16.
Yes.
Gets in there, instantly returned. This will be a free ball for the Hawks. Hit over by Barnett. Mayo. Martin digs. Hit over by Mason. Instantly returned by Martin. Hit over by the Spartans. Johnson dug it. Martin sets Hale. And point for the Red Hawks. A much needed point there. Kill for Greta Hale. And Morgan Mason back to serve. One of the senior captains for the Hawks. Good serve from her. This will be returned
Yes,
by Autumn Brockett. 19-17. And back to serve now is Evie Chanel.
Here we go, 7. Yes, good ball.
Mason sets Hale. Big swing from her. And the Spartans with a great return. Mason hits Talbot, and that drops in for a Frontier point. And a kill for Amy Talbot. 20-17, 5 points away from victory in this first set are the Red Hawks. Hale back to serve. This will be returned by the Spartans. And that drops in for a Red Hawk point. Oh, reverse. So it did drop in there. Courtney Perrin in disbelief there. Back to serve is Autumn Brockett. Timeout called by the Red Hawks. They're going to take a quick break. So Louis, you're watching Frontier Community Access Television. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Frontier Community Access Television. Tom Albert Kai here tonight in the East Longmeadow Gymnasium. And Autumn Brockett back to serve. Good dig there by Hale. Hit over by Talbot. Hit over by Jean Michael. Back hit over by Martin. Mason with the dig, and Martin can't quite get to it. 2019. And the Spartans are looking to tie this up with this point here for Autumn Brockett. Good serve, dug by Johnson. Mayo hit over, and not quite hit over by Martin there. (20-20). Autumn Brockett back to serve. So now both teams just need 5 points to win this first set. Good serve from her. Dug by Mason. Martin over to Mayo. Hit over. Dug by Hale there. Martin hit over by Talbot.
Nice job, 11.
Free ball for the Spartans here. They'll set. Man, that didn't click right over the net. They set Radkovitz there. Point goes to the Red Hawks. Crucial point there. Back to serve is Amy Talbot. Talbot, a freshman for the Hawks. It just goes out of bounds. Very close, 21-21. Good job by the Spartans laying off that. And back to serve is Ellery Pelletier. Good serve from her. Dug by Johnson. Hit over by Martin there. Returned by the Spartans. And that drops in for a Spartan point. (22-21). Spartans lead by 1 now. Just 3 points away from victory in this first set. Nice serve there by Pelletier. And an ace. That makes it 23-21. Pelletier with another serve there. That one goes in the net. Crucial point for the Hawks to try to come back now. 23-22. Cadence Martin back to serve for the Hawks. Crucial point for the Hawks. Dug there by Pelletier. Mayo hit. And Hale will have to hit it over there. Set there. Hit over by Mayo there. Returned by the Spartans. Johnson with the dig. And that drops in. First Spartan point is that they let that one go out of bounds. Timeout called by Courtney Perrin and the Redhawks. Their Spartans are just 1 point away from victory in this first set. You're watching Frontier Community Access Television. We'll be right back. Hello and welcome back to Frontier Community Access Television. Tom Albert Kai here in the East Longmeadow Gymnasium, where the Spartans are just 1 point away from victory in this first set. And it is Sophia Lachandani with the serve there. Dug by Mayo. Martin sets Caitlin Mayo. Blocked at the net. And tap over there by Grace Hooper. Johnson pushed over by Caitlin Mayo there. Hooper with the hit. Martin. And hit over by Caitlin Mayo. Returned. Tapped over. And the Spartans win the first set as that drops in there. So, the Frontier, they came out with the lead there. And then the Spartans slowly crawled back into this first set. And the Spartans take it away. They lead 1-0. And we'll go to the second set. You're watching Frontier Community Access Television. We'll be right back. welcome back to Frontier Community Access Television. Tom, Albert, and Kai here. As we go to the second set, the Red Hawks lose the first set 25-22. They were winning the first set for quite a while, and then East Longmeadow just slowly crawled back. So we'll see what happens here in the second set as Sophie Lauchandani will be back to serve for the Spartans. Mayo digs it. Martin sets. Greta Hale blocked at the net. Point goes to the Spartans. Sophie Lauchandani back to serve again.
Good ball, Soph.
Dug by Mayo. Martin sets Hale and just hit into the net again. 2-0 for the Spartans. Lauchandani back to serve once more. Frontier needs to get a point here. Try to get the service back to them.
Good ball, Soph.
Hale digs it. Martin sets Talbot. Nice spike over the net by Talbot there. Returned. Deflection. Johnson hits it. Martin over to Hale. Hit over. Nice block by Talbot there.
Yes,
Dug by
Tess.
Mayo. Johnson. Tap over there by Martin.
That was a carry.
Mason. Martin. Sets Amy Talbot.
Settle.
Turned by the Spartans, and point goes to the Spartans there. Deflection goes out of bounds. 3-0, the Spartans lead. Back to serve again is Sophie Lauchandani. Dug by Mayo.
Yeah.
As it hit, I don't even know what you call that, the pillar there. It was like the center column. 4-0 Spartans. Lauchandani with another good serve. Dug by
Let
Johnson.
it come to you.
Hit over by Hale. That one looks to be unreturnable. Good job by Greta Hale there. Frontier gets their first point of the second set. And back to serve is Greta Hale. Frontier needs to go on a little bit of a run to try to catch back up here.
Nice.
Dug there by Ellery Pelletier. Returned by the Spartans. Mason, Johnson, and hit over by Martin. Dug there by Brockett.
Yes.
And that one drops in. For a Spartan point. Go by Chanel.
That should be 6, no? 5? I thought we would.
Back to serve now is Lily Gurung. Mayo digs it.
Yeah.
Martin hit over by Talbot. She just got to that ball. Tapped over by Chanel. Mayo with the swing. Mason, Martin, hit over by Hale. Nice job by Greta Hale. And the set from Cadence Martin as Hale's pumped up there. Amy Talbot back to serve for the Red Hawks. This goes over the net. And an ace for Amy Talbot. Five to 3 here in the second set.
Out.
And that goes out of bounds. 6-3. The fans for East Longmeadow, the student section erupting. Wow, this gym is loud. Serve there by Tess Barnett, and an ace for Tess Barnett as this gym erupts.
I love it. That's how you hype them up.
Tess Barnett back to serve again, as it is 7-3. Redhawks down by 4.
Good ball, Tess.
Mayo digs it. Martin sets Reyna. Blocked up there by Safira. Double touch. Point goes to the Redhawks. Lucky break for the Hawks there. Student section still screaming over there. Cadence Martin back to serve for the Redhawks. That just goes long. Point goes to the Spartans. That student section is hype right now. Back to serve is Evie Chenal. Dug there by Mayo. Or Hale. That was going to go out of bounds, but hit. Return. Hale. She digs it. Martin sets. And that drops in for a Frontier point. 8-5. Good job there by Caitlin Mayo, and she's back to serve now. Mayo with a good serve. And that doesn't get over by the Spartans. 6-8. Caitlin Mayo back to serve again. The screaming does nothing there for Caitlin Mayo. Hit by Johnston. Martin hit over by Morgan Mason. And a kill for Morgan Mason as the Hawks crawling back to a tie. Caitlin Mayo back to serve again for the Redhawks. Good serve. Tapped over into the donut hole by Sophia Jean Michael. 9-7. Student section going crazy again. Back to serve is Autumn Brockette.
Good ball. Good
Doug
ball.
and an ace as Hale got her hands on that one. But unable to return it. Autumn Brockette back to serve again. Dug by Johnson. Hale will hit it over. Hit over. Goes out of bounds. Good job by Frontier to laying off that one as it was hit over by, I think it was Lachandani there. And Reyna Wanze back to serve for the Redhawks. And an ace for Reyna. As that dropped into the donut hole. And no one could get to that one. 10-9, Hawks down by 1. Dug there by Pelletier. Hit over by Hooper. Reyna digs it. Hit over by Talbot. Set by Jean Michael, drops in for a point. 11-9. Back to serve again is Ellery Pelletier. Mayo digs it. Martin sets Hale, and that drops in for a kill. 10-11. Hawks down by 1. Morgan Mason back to serve for the Hawks. Good serve and an ace for the Redhawks. That ties things up 11-11. Let's say the Hawks, they need to win this second set. And because it would be hard to reverse sweep the strong East Hampton team. Longmeadow team, and that drops in for another ace. Tipped out of bounds. Hawks take the lead, 12-11. Hit over by Morgan Mason. A good serve from her. Returned by Hooper. Double touch. Point goes to the Red Hawks. Good serve from Morgan Mason. Hit over by the Spartans. Martin sets Talbot into the donut hole. Point goes to the Red Hawks. 4 points in a row for the Red Hawks. Good serve from Morgan Mason. Hit over by Tess Barnett. Martin sets Greta Hale. Kill for Greta Hale.
All right, shake it up.
15-11. Hawks pulling away a little bit now. It was once 11-9, and now the Hawks lead 15-11.
Yeah.
And that will drop in. Deflection out of bounds. Point for the Spartans as the gym erupts here.
Let's go, Soph.
Back to serve is Sophie Lachandani. Martin sets Hale here. Block to the net. Tip goes down for Red Hawk point. 16-12. Back to serve is Greta Hale now. Good serve from Greta Hale. Instantly returned. Mayo, Martin, back sets Talbot. Blocked at the net. And Martin can't quite get to it. 16-13.
Let's go, Lily.
Back to serve is Lily Gurung. Gurung with a good serve. No ball, no spin on that ball. Talbot blocked at the net. Instant return. Point goes to the Red Hawks. Good job by them. The Spartans thought it was going to go out of bounds. 17-13. Back to serve is Amy Talbot. Renowanze checks back in. And an ace for Amy Talbot. 18-13. Talbot, a freshman for the Hawks. Good serve from her. Another ace. Back-to-back aces for Amy Talbot. Timeout called by Coach Kyle and Galena. And they're going to take a quick break as the score is 19-13. We're going to take one as well. You're watching Frontier Community Access Television. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Frontier Community Access Television. Tom Albert and Kai here down in East Longmeadow in the Western Mass Class B semifinal. The Hawks last year made it to the semifinal. This year, and another ace as Pelletier got her hands on it, but that will be Frontier's point. It's just deflected out of bounds. Talbot on 3 aces in a row. And make that 4 aces in a row. 21-13. She's a freshman from Frontier's bench champ. Frontier 4 points away from victory in the second set. And then another ace. 22-13. Great job by Amy Talbot. She is serving the ball pretty well here tonight. This one will be returned by the Spartans. Dug by Hale. Martin sets Caitlin Mayo. Dug by Pelletier. Hit over by Anna Brockett. Drops in for a Spartan point. They got a lot of ground to make up. Down by 8 now. It was a 9-point lead for the Hawks. Hawks just need 3 points to win this second set and tie things up. Back to serve is Tess Barnett. Dug by Mayo. And no one can get to an ace for Tess Barnett. As the student section for the Spartans erupts. Tess Barnett back to serve again. Dug by Hale, set by Martin, tap over by Caitlin Mayo. Frontier headed into the donut hole there, and 23-15. Hawks just 2 points away from winning this second set and tying things up. Back to serve is Cadence Martin. And it will be returned.
Nice job.
Johnson, Martin sets Hale. Spartans looking to return this one. Morgan Mason dug it there. Martin sets Mason there. Spartans return it by Pelletier. Dug by Mayo, hit over by Mason. Good save by the Spartans. Hale digs it. Martin sets Wanzi, blocked at the net. Good job there. Sophia. Jean Michael there. That makes it 23-16. Back to serve now is number 7, Evie Schnaub, one of the senior captains. And that's an ace for Schnaub. The Spartans are crawling back now. Just 6 points away from tying things up. Frontier just needs 2 points to win this second set, though. Schnaub with the serve. Dug by Hale there. Returned by the Spartans. By Brockett. Johnson. And hit over by Morgan Mason. Hit by the Spartans. Turned by Autumn Brockett. Goes long and out of bounds. 24-17. Frontier can win this set on the serve here. It's going to be senior Caitlin Mayo back to serve for the Red Hawks. Some screams coming from the student section. And Brockett tapped it. Frontier wins the second set, 25-17.
Nice try, Spartans.
And
Stay in it, ladies. Stay in it.
all tied up here in sets. We'll see who wins the third set. Frontier lost the first one 25-22, and they win the second one 25-17 with a big victory. And we'll see what happens in the third set. You're watching Frontier Community Access Television. We'll be right back with action. and welcome back to Frontier Community Access Television. We go to the third set, and who will come victorious in this third set could be crucial, because they can just win in the fourth set, and this game will be over. The Hawks will start with the ball here, and it'll be Greta Hale back to serve. Dug there by Hooper. Returned by Tess Barnett. And blocked at the net by Amy Talbot. Back to serve again is Greta Hale. This will be returned by Evie Schnaub. Talbot hits it over. And it just goes over. Nice save by the Spartans. Blocked at the net by Martin. Back set to Hooper. Mason. Martin over to Mayo there. This will be returned. And just hits the top of the net. Doesn't quite get over. Point for the Red Hawks. 2-0.
It's all right, Spartans. Shake it off.
Hale with another serve. That goes long. Good shot by the Spartans laying off that one. Back to serve is Lily Gurung. Good serve from Gurung. Dug by Johnson. Martin. And hit over by Talbot. Not quite. 2-2. Little sneeze there for me. And Talbot hits it over. Returned by the Spartans. Hale digs it. Mason sets, or Martin sets Mayo there.
Nice ball, Arnold.
Hale with a nice save. Nice job by Mason getting there, and Martin hits it over. Returned by Brockett. Drops in for a Spartan point.
Great job.
2-3. Back to serve is Gurung again. Johnston digs it. Martin sets Kayla Mayo. And they gotta get it over. They do, and they drops in for a Spartan point. Nice save by them. Gurung back to serve.
Yeah.
Johnson dug, hit over by Hale. Free ball for the Spartans. Ron Barquette hits it over. And a kill for Ron Barquette. Makes it 5-2. Back to serve again is Lily Gurung on a bit of a run here. And an ace for Gurung. Fans erupting with excitement. Gurung back to serve again. Hale digs it. Martin sets it. Nailed. And just hit the net. 7-2. Spartans on a 7-point run. Mayo digs it into return. Over by Martin. Tess Barnett hits it. Dug by Mason. Martin sets Hale, and point goes to the Red Hawks. That makes it 7-3. serve by Amy Talbot. Return by Brockett.
You can't tell her to start.
I'm not sure what's going on there. So I think a timeout was called by the Redhawks, and the referee said to start.
That doesn't matter.
But
it doesn't supersede it.
Well, they're going to take a quick break, so will we. We'll be right back.
It doesn't supersede it.
All right, hello and welcome back to Frontier Community Access Television. Back to serve is Amy Talbot after the timeout called by Courtney Perrin and the Hawks. Frontier down by 4. Dug there by Hooper. This will be returned by Autumn Brockett. Reyna with the hit, and point goes to the Redhawks. 7-4. Talbot back to serve again.
Girls, no guessing. No guessing. Go for it. Let's go.
Talbot with a nice serve. No spin on that ball. Brockett hits it over. Martin sets. Caitlin Mayo there. Tess Barnett hits it, and Hale can't quite get to it.
All day.
8-4.
All day, Tess.
And Tess Barnett back to serve for the Spartans.
Get up.
Mayo digs it. Returned by Martin. Point goes to the Redhawks. And Cadence Martin back to serve for the Redhawks. 8-5. Hawks down by 3. Good serve from her. Just goes long though. Good job by the Spartans laying off that one. Back to serve now is Evie Chanel. Good serve from her. Dug by Hale. Mayo gets to it and hit over by Johnson. Free ball for the Spartans. Blocked at the net. Point goes to the Spartans. 10-5. Chanel back to serve again. Senior captain for them.
Yeah, Evie.
Johnson digs it. Martin hit over by, nice job by Caitlin Mayo. Point goes to the Redhawks. They're down by 4, 6-10. Mayo with the serve. Autumn digs it. And good job by, nice attempt there by the Spartans, but point goes to the Redhawks, 7-10. This is definitely a crucial set. And I feel like whoever wins this one could win the match, unless we go to the 5th set, but just the way things are playing. Johnson can't get to it. Point goes to the Spartans. Back to serve is Autumn Brockett. Brockett with a knuckleball serve. Johnston digs it. Martin sets Mason. Point goes for the Redhawks. Redhawks down by 3 now. Amy Talbot checks in for Kaylin Johnson there. Raina Wanzi back to serve. This will be returned by Lachandani. Wanzi digs it. Martin sets Hale. Point. Drops in for a Red Hawk. Point there. Killed by Greta Hale.
Come on, ladies.
Wanzi back to serve again. Dug there by Hooper. Returned by Hooper. Martin and hit over by Martin. Dug. Tap over. Works there for Evie Chanel. 12-9. Spartans lead by 3. Back to serve is Ellery Pelletier there. Martin sets Hale. Just goes long. 9-13. Red Hawks down by 4 now.
Nice ball, Al.
Dug by Mayo. Martin sets Morgan Mason. Mayo digs it. Martin sets Hale. Point drops in. 13-10. Red Hawks down by 3 here in this third set. Back to serve is Morgan Mason. Dug by Autumn Brockette. Hit over by Hooper. Blocked at the net by Amy Talbot. 11-13. Hawks down by 2. Spartans look to return it. Hit over by Johnson there. It's Chanel. Martin with the tap over. Again there. Hawks head into the net. 14-11. Back to serve is Sophie Lachandani.
It's up.
Martin sets Hale there. She'll tap it over. Hit over by Tess Barnett. Then Talbot. Hooper hits it over. Morgan Mason. And Hale will hit it over. Point goes to the Red Hawks. 12-14. And back to serve is Greta Hale, the senior captain there for the Hawks. And return. Martin sets Mayo there. Dug by Pelletier. Returned by Chanel. Goes into the net. 14-13. Hawks down by 1. And an ace for Greta Hale. And that ties things up, 14 apiece. Senior captain back to serve again is Greta Hale. Good serve from Hale. Pelletier digs it. Lachandani gets to it. Hooper hits it over. Free ball for the Hawks. Mayo digs it. Martin over to Hale. And that will be a Red Hawk point as they take the lead for the first time here in this third set. Hawks will get to it. Johnson hit over by Mayo. Brockette gets to it. Lachandani blocked with the net. Mayo. Martin hit over by Hale. Watching Donnie over to Hooper. Hale digs it. Good rally we have. Nice job by Cadence Martin with the tap over there. Good move by her. 16-14. Hale back to serve again. Hits the top of the net and goes over. An ace for Greta Hale. 17-14. Timeout called by Kyle and Delena. They're going to take a quick break solely. You're watching Frontier Community Access Television. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Frontier Community Access Television. Tom Albert and Kai here down in East Longmeadow at the Western Mass Class B semifinal. The Redhawks lead in this third set 17-14. And back to serve is senior captain Greta Hale. And an ace by her as Hooper and Brockett looked at each other like who was going to hit it. 18-14. Whoever wins this will move on to the Western Mass Class B final. Hale. And returned.
Yeah.
By, I think it was number 10, by Radkovitz, Karina Radkovitz there. 18-15. Back to serve is Lily Gurung. She went on a 7-point run. Johnson digs it. Martin sets Talbot. That one goes long and out of bounds. Back to serve is Gurung again. Dug by Johnston. Hit over by Mayo. Gurung digs it. And free ball for the Hawks here. Mason Martin sets Hale in the middle and hits the net. Point goes to the Spartans.
Here we go, Hale!
Back to serve is Gurung again. Dug by Johnson. Nice job by Martin. She hits it over. Brockett hits it. Hawks thought it was going to go out of bounds, and that ties things up. 18 apiece. It was once 18-14. Now it's 18-all. And Gurung back to serve again. This to take the lead. Hale. Johnson hit over by Martin. Free ball for the Spartans. Lachandani sets Barnett. Dug by Johnson. Martin hits it over. Lachandani over to Brockett. Johnston. Martin over to Mayo. Tess Barnett will hit over. Free ball for the Hawks. Martin hit over by Tess Barnett. Or Talbot. Excuse me.
Yes, Evie.
Morgan Mason. Martin over to Caitlin Mayo. Good rally we have here. Blocked to the net. Nice save by Caitlin Mayo. Lachandani. And nice job by number 7, Evie Chanel, to take the lead, 19-18. Great rally we had there. Gurung with the serve and an ace. So Gurung makes it 20-18. Hit over by Mayo and hit over by Tess Barnett. 21-18. 7-point run for the Spartans. Served by Gurung. Martin, hit over by Johnston. Barnett hits it over. Mason saves it. Hit over. And point goes to the Redhawks.
Tess, you gotta keep playing.
19-21. Hawks down by 2. Back to serve is Amy Talbot. She had a good run. And it just goes long. Crucial point coming up. Hawks down by 3. And the Spartans only need 3 to win this third set. Back to serve is Tess Barnett. Dug by Hale. Martin sets Greta Hale in the middle. And point goes to the Redhawks as the Spartans are unable to return that one. Cadence Martin back to serve, one of the senior captains. Frontier need to get the next 2 points. Hit over by Brockett. Johnson. Morgan Mason will tap it over. Hit over by Chanel. Martin. Lachandani. Pelletier over to Chanel.
Good ball.
Hit over by Caitlin Mayo. Brockett hit the top of the net, bounced over. Mayo, it drops in for a Red Hawk point. 20, nice kill there by Caitlin Mayo. 22-21, Hawks just need 1 more point to tie things up. We'll see what happens here. Back to service, Cadence Martin again. Good serve from her. Hit over by the Spartans. Free ball for the Hawks here. Martin sets Mayo. She'll tap it over. Free ball for the Spartans. Martin. Johnson. Over to Wanzi. Pelletier. Hit over by Brockett. Johnson. Morgan Mason will tap it over. Good rally we have going on here. Johnson digs it. Martin over to Hale. And point goes to the Redhawks. Tying things up 22-22. Martin back to serve here again. That was a crucial point, and the Hawks got it. Martin to serve here again. Dug by Johnson. Martin sets Mayo. Lauchandani over to Brockett. Johnson, Martin over to Morgan Mason. Lauchandani over to Chanel. Martin sets Caitlin Mayo. Good rally again here. Goes, stays in. Hawks let that one go. From Autumn Brockett there. Back to serve is Evie Chanel.
Beautiful.
23-22. Hawks call the timeout. Courtney Parent calling timeout for the Hawks. They're going to take a quick break. So will we. You're watching Frontier Community Access Television. We'll be right back. welcome back to Frontier Community Access Television. 23-22, back to serve is Evie Chanel. Johnson dug it. Martin sets Morgan Mason and hits a net. Frontier can't quite get it over. Set point. I do feel like whoever wins this set could win the game. The Spartans just need this one more point. Good serve. Johnson digs it. It hit the basketball hoop, and the Spartans. It'll be a redo. Okay, so a lucky break for the Hawks. To the hoop. Ref's talking things over. And a redo. Evie Chanel. Back to serve. Johnson digs a nice, powerful serve there. Martin will hit it over. Martin. Johnson. Over to Morgan Mason. And that hit goes in the net. Hawks need to get this next point, then it's win by 2. Crucial point for the Hawks here. And a timeout called by the Spartans, I believe, because the Hawks have no more timeouts. So they're going to take a quick break. They'll talk things over. We'll be right back. You're watching Frontier Community Access Television. Welcome back to Frontier Community Access Television. Tom Albert and Kai here tonight. Back to serve is Caitlin Mayo. Big serve incoming. Hawks need to get this point. Anna Barquette will hit it over. Martin, Johnson, hit over by Reyna. Lochandani. Mayo digs it. Martin sets Hale. Good save. And that drops in for a Spartans point. So we will go to the 4th set, which could be the final one, unless the Redhawks force a 5th set. 25-23. The Spartans win that one. So the Spartans won the first one 25-23. And then the Redhawks win the second set 25-17. And then here we go. The Spartans win this one 25-23. We'll go to the 4th set, which could be the final one of the game. You're watching Frontier Community Access Television. We'll be back in just a couple of minutes. right, hello and welcome back to Frontier Community Access Television. Tom Alberkai, Naito Gonzalez. We go to the fourth set. The Spartans up 2-1 in sets. All right, we should be underway. Johnson checks in for Reina Lanza. Back to serve is number 15, Sophie Lauchandani.
Oh, line!
Oh, it's a line. I thought that was going to be called out. Lauchandani back to serve again. If the Spartans win this, it is over for the Hawks. Martin sets Hale, and that one goes long. 2-0 Spartans lead. Sophie Lauchandani back to serve again. Mayo Martin hits it into the donut hole. Hit over. Johnson. Martin sets Hale. Goes into the net. Lauchandani back to serve again.
Yep,
Mayo digs it. Martin sets Hale. Brockett there. Hit over by Radkovitz. Talbot hits it over. Over by Hale. Free ball here for the Spartans. Hit over by Radkovitz. 4-0 to start this fourth set.
Let's go, Soph!
Chandani back to serve again. Mayo, Martin hit over by Talbot. Dug by Johnson. Martin sets Hale, she'll tap it over. Hit over by Pelletier. But it hits the ceiling. The family section saying we do as it hits the ceiling there in the middle.
Yeah.
That served by Greta Hale goes into the net, 5-1. Gurung into serve, Lily Gurung. She went on a good service run in the third set.
Can't talk to the refs during the game. You can't stop the game. You can't do that. Here we go, Spartans.
I'm not sure what's going on. Courtney Parent talking to the referee. As now the athletic director coming over. And now Frontier talking things over. Not sure what's going on. Lou Gurung will be back to serve.
Good ball.
Johnston digs it. Martin punched over by Mayo. Mason digs it. Martin sets Caitlin Mayo there. Chandani. And that drops in for a sparring point. That was Evie Schnaub. 6-1. Good start for the Spartans here in the fourth set.
Come on, Lily! Good ball!
Johnson digs it. Martin hits it over. Gurung digs it. Lachandani sets Chanel up there. Martin. And double touch by the Hawks. A carry by the Hawks. 7-1.
Let's go, Lil!
Gurung with another
Get
serve.
up!
Hit over by Martin. And they can't get to it. Frontier with a much needed point there. 2-7.
Nice job, 4!
And Amy Talbot back to serve for the Red Hawks. And the basketball hoop saved it there.
Nice ball, Eve!
Talbot hits it. And drops in for a Spartan point. 8-2. Courtney Parent saying it off the backboard. It should be a replay, but they're called out in a yellow card for Courtney Parent. Back to serve is Tess Barnett. 8-2.
Ball! Good ball!
Hale and an ace for the Spartans. Timeout called by Courtney Parent and the Red Hawks. They're going to talk things over as it is 9-2, 7-point lead for the Spartans here. And we'll be right back. You're watching Frontier Community Access Television. Welcome back to a noisy East Longmeadow Gymnasium. 9-2.
It's about time. You can't talk to him like that.
Tess Barnett back to serve for East Longmeadow.
Good ball! Yeah!
Hale digs it. Mayo with the save, and Martin hits it over. And a kill there by Safira. 10-2.
Nice job, Sophia! Stop, you're crying!
Tess Barnett. And an ace for Barnett again, 11-2.
Let's go,
The Hawks need a big comeback now. Down by 9 here in this set number 4. Knuckleball serve. Mason hits it. Martin sets Mayo. And that will drop in for a Red Hawk point. 3-11.
Come on, Spartans!
Back to serve is Cadence Martin. And an ace for Cadence. 4-11 as it's tipped and goes out of bounds. Cadence Martin back to serve again. Dug by Pelletier. Pelletier will hit it over. Mayo. Martin sets Kaylin Mayo again. That drops in for a Red Hawk point. 5-11. Cadence Martin back to serve again for the Red Hawks. And Pelletier gets to it, hit over by Radkovitz. Mason hits it over. Tapped over. Hale gets to it. Martin sets Caitlin Mayo. Radkovitz. And Brockett gets to it. Johnson gets to it. Buck. Hit over. Not quite working out there for the Hawks. 7-point lead for the Spartans. 12-5 here in the fourth set.
Here we go, 7.
Back to serve is Evie Chanel, one of the senior captains. Hale Mayo, hit over by Wanzi. And that drops in for a Red Hawk point. Nice save by Reyna. Back to serve is Caitlin Mayo. Mayo with a good serve. Punched over, goes out of bounds. Good job by the Hawks laying off that one. It was once 11-2, now it's 12-7. Hawks crawling back in this one. That serve goes in the net. 13-7. 6-point lead for the Spartans. Back to serve is Autumn Brockett. Mayo digs it and into the student section. An ace for Brockett. 14-7. Some fans getting into it. Dug by Mayo. Hit over by Greta Hale. Kill for her. 14-8. Some fans really getting into it in front of me. Wanzi with the serve and an ace for the Red Hawks. (14-9). Hit over by Brockett.
Reset.
Wanzi, Martin, over to Hale. And drops in for a Red Hawk point. 14-10. It was once 11-2. It was a 9-point lead for the Spartans, and now it's down to 4 as it's 14-10. Wanzi with another good serve.
Yeah, Evie, the ball.
Hale, Martin, she'll hit it over.
Double.
Hit over by Radkovitz. Hit over by Martin. Jean Michael hits it. Mayo with the save. Hale with the swing. Good rally we have here going. Martin, Mayo over to Mason. Mason with a tap over. And that gets in for a Red Hawk point. Wanzi with the serve here, and that one goes in the net. But down to a 4-point lead. Back to serve is Ellery Pelletier. Good serve from her. Mayo digs it. Martin sets Morgan Mason. Dug there by Brockett. Returned by Lakjadani. Martin hit by Hale. And Brockette gets to it. Mayo. Martin will set Talbot. And that drop, just goes on. Looked to hit line, but not quite. 16-11.
Let's go, Flames! Let's go!
So, served by Pelletier. Dug by Johnston. Tap over by Hale. Free ball for the Hawks. Dug by Martin. Hit over by Hale. Hits the top of the net though. Doesn't quite get over.
Nice job, Spartans!
17-11. 6-point lead for the Spartans. And just 8 points away from victory. Hale.
It's over. Out.
Drops out.
Good job, Soph!
Wow. I thought that was in. 18-11. Courtney Parent's going to call a timeout as the Spartans are just 7 points away from victory. We'll take a quick break. You're watching Frontier Community Access Television. We'll be right back. Hello and welcome back to Frontier Community Access Television. Some big chants from the Spartans family and student section. Ellery Pelletier back to serve, one of the senior captains for the Spartans. Good knuckleball serve. Mayo digs it. Martin over to Mason. She'll tap it over into the donut hole. Much needed point for the Red Hawks. They're down by 6 now. Back to serve is Morgan Mason. Blocked at the net by Talbot. Nice job by her. Hit over by Lachandani. Or Redkovitz. Hit by Hale. Back set. Till that one was still Lachandani. Martin. Hit over by Hale.
Settle.
Hit over by Lachandani. Morgan Mason. Martin sets Hale. She'll throw it over. And another point for the Red Hawks. 18-13. Hawks down by 5 now. Morgan Mason back to serve for the Red Hawks. Dug there by Radkovitz. Hit over by Radkovitz. Mayo. Martin.
Get up!
And Hale couldn't quite get to it. 19-13, 6-point lead. Back for the Spartans. And back to serve is Sophie Lachandani. Dug by Mayo. Hit over by Martin. And point goes to the Spartans. 20-13. The Spartans just 5 points away from closing this one out and moving on into the Western Mass Finals.
You got this, girls! Come on, how bad you want it? Let's go, girls!
Dug by Mayo. Johnson gets to it and hit over by Martin. 21-13, 8-point lead for the Spartans. Nice save by Hale. Mayo hit over, and Morgan Mason couldn't get to it there. 22-13, back to a 9-point lead. Hawks would need a bit of a miracle now. Tsunami with the serve. Mayo. Martin. Back to Mayo. That drops in for a Red Hawk point. They need to go on an 8-point run to tie it. So a bit of a difficult spot Frontier put themselves in. Back to serve is senior captain Greta Hale, though. Hale back to serve. Dug there by Radkovitz. Set goes to Radkovitz. Hale. Martin. Over by Johnson. Brockett. Pushed over by Tess Barnett. That goes in. And this is almost over 23-14. Back to serve is Lily Gurung.
Let's go, Will! Nice ball, Will!
And an ace for Gurung. Spartans just need one more point to win it. Hale digs it. Martin over to Talbot. Drops him for a Red Hawk point. So Hawks will need 10 points in a row to tie it up. They need 9, and it'll be freshman Amy Talbot back to serve. Crucial point. Talbot with a good serve. Over by Brockett. Hale digs it. Martin sets Mayo there. Returned by Brockett. Dug by Hale. Set by Martin. Goes to Mayo. Point goes to the Red Hawks. 24-16. All the Spartans need.
Come on, Spartans!
And that goes long, and the Spartans move on to the Western Mass Class B final. Good job by the Hawks. Well, the Spartans come out and they win this one. We'll see the Hawks in the state tournament, but nice job by them there. As the Spartans are moving on to the Western Mass Class B final. All right. We will see you guys tomorrow. You're watching Frontier Community Access Television. Thank you and good night.